What's going on, all you beautiful and sexy people? This is Manufactured Opinion here, bringing you some more delicious Nioh gameplay. And today we are talking about spoilers. So before I get into anything, if you don't want any spoilers about anything, I highly recommend that you click away from this video. I've already said spoilers 4 times now. So get the hell out of here if you don't want spoilers. But if you want to stay for some tricks, tips, maybe outside the confines of what the developers intended, I will not say that G word, to get about 100, well, not about, as many patronage levels as you want, but I got about 100 in 35-40 minutes. Using this trick. Now, there is some caveats that I would like to go over while you watch all of this, and then I'll explain what exactly I did. But first and foremost, I did this right after I rescued glorious one-eyed blacksmith waifu's grandfather. I went right back to her. She had special dialogue, and then I kept spamming X over and over and over and over and over again. And what you'll realize if you do it long enough is that you keep getting patronage points or patronage levels added to your, your total. I have to assume it's not developer intended, but what I haven't done is try it outside of those particular set of parameters, I guess is what you could call them. Does it work in the third region, the second region? I'm not too sure, because I never tried it until I rescued her grandfather. But what I would suggest is that if you want to try this, because that achievement, the regular smithing customer achievement, is quite a pain in the ass to get, I would say, without doing something like this. You could definitely do it if you spent enough money at the blacksmith and forge enough things and soul match enough things, but that requires gold, which is pretty easy to come by eventually, but it would take a lot of grinding at the end of the day. It would take a fair amount of grinding. So how it goes is, I think, and I'm not 100% sure because I happened upon this just reading a couple things and kind of falling into it myself. But after you rescue her grandfather, you get special dialogue, and then you just keep spamming X over and over and over again for like 10, 15, 20 straight minutes, and you'll realize that you have multiple patronage levels or patronage points. And what I would say is if you're further into the game, go back to the fourth region and just try selling or disassembling or forging enough to get some special dialogue, and then use this method. I'm not sure if it's specifically tied to right after you rescue her grandfather. I haven't done enough testing. But if you are before this and you happen to have not clicked out because of spoilers, wait until the fourth region until you get to the Trail of the Master submission, and then right after that, you'll have multiple special dialogue options from One-Eyed Blacksmith Waifu, and you just spam X over and over and over again. Pop up some Netflix, watch some TV shows, and spam that X button for 30 minutes, and you'll go from 1 patronage level to 115, and I think I did it in 45 minutes. If you're a weirdo and just want to stare into her eye for 45 minutes, all the more power to you. I mean, go for it. But I think, like I said, I haven't done enough testing to see if it works in the beginning of the game, but to me it seems like as long as you get that just any special dialogue option, and you should probably respond in a positive manner. Like typically when she has a special dialogue option, there's 2 options to select from. There's one that's a positive option and one that's a negative option. Select the positive option, she's all happy or whatever, and then just keep spamming X over and over again. Keep spamming X for like 10 minutes, and if you see that you have more patronage points than what you did before, it's working. So just keep doing it. Just keep spamming that X button, and you'll get that achievement easily. But most importantly, you'll get all the discounts that go along with it. There is more than you see in this video. There is more levels later on. This is an earlier video, or footage that I captured earlier on when I was playing this game. So there is more levels that you can get. So if you get this to work, get yourself at least 120 points just to make sure that you have enough patronage points for later on in the game, because trust me, you will need them, because you can max out a level and more will pop out, or you can max out a specific category and more will pop up. So make sure you get at least 120 points and you should be golden for the duration of this game. And on top of that, you'll get the achievement for 60 blacksmith requests, which you'll see at the end of this video. But there's a lot of caveats there, so I'm fully expecting people to leave me comments saying it doesn't work. If you're going to, I'm going to say this now, try spending enough money forging soul, just like I said, soul matching, whatever it is. Do as much as you can to get a special dialogue from her. Respond in the positive, and then keep spamming X. Don't stop spamming X for at least 10 minutes. And then if you have, extra points that you shouldn't have, then you know it's working. And if, like I said, if you're in a region further on in the game, try doing that. Try doing all of that in the 4th region. So, forging, soul matching, all that stuff. Go over to the 4th region and try using the blacksmith there. I feel like this is sort of going to be a... we're going to try to figure it out as a collective group, because I've only got this to work a couple of times. Once after this mission, which has been the easiest to do, and another where I spent enough money in the 4th region where she came up with a special dialogue option, and I was able to spam enough to get the patronage levels. But it seems to be tied to the 4th region for whatever reason. But I think I blabbed on enough about that, but let me know if this worked for you in the comments. I'm very interested using the techniques I laid out. I'd like to hear from you guys, because like I said, there's a lot of grinding involved in getting this achievement, so I don't feel too bad doing this. But expect it to be patched in the near future, so definitely take advantage if you can. But anyways, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. But most importantly, I hope you are enjoying life, and I will see you in the next video. Stay sexy out there, everybody.